How's it going, everyone? Today we are out here snowmobiling again. We're actually up here in the Adirondacks. We are going from like the Long Lake area, going through some of the Cranberry Lake trails. We're gonna be going up to like Little Blue, and then we're gonna go to I think it's called the Thirsty Moose, down up and get some lunch over there. We're gonna be riding all around, parked off of Route 30 right now. About to kick some trails. Hopefully it's a good day. It's really nice temperature out. It's about 10 degrees, but it's not windy at all. The sun's about to poke through. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one.
Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well and welcome to the start of snowmobiling content for this season on my channel. So like I just said, this is our last ride of the 2022 season and we were in the Northwest Adirondacks, which is just about the only place within a reasonable drive that had snow at that time. And unfortunately, about a week later, it was all gone because we got some rain. So this clips you see here is definitely our last ride of the season. Anyway, getting into this clip, we just left the parking lot and we're heading north along the side of Route 30, which will bring us up to Circle Road. And then the next clip you'll see, we take Circle Road down into the Little Tupper Lake area, and our eventual goal is to do a few loops around Cranberry Lake, see a lookout, and get lunch. On this trip we logged over 100 miles and there's a lot to see, so stay tuned and enjoy. Now we are leaving the intersection of C7 and C7A. It's right near Horseshoe Lake. It was right behind me in the beginning of that clip. So after riding down C7B, which was the road that you saw in my previous clips, we had to ride on some train tracks to connect us over to this intersection. So riding on the tracks was less than desirable because there's a lack of snow and you could definitely feel the tracks when you're riding over, but we made it through. So then also, like I said, we're right near Horseshoe Lake, this intersection, so it was kind of a nice spot just to take a quick break and enjoy some of the scenery. Now we're making our way over to the Cranberry Lake trails. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're subscribing, don't forget to turn the notification bell on I have plenty more snowmobiling videos planned for the future. Also, comment down below what your favorite state to snowmobile in is. So we're still riding on C7A. This is a pretty long trail, but the conditions seem to be getting better the closer we get to Cranberry Lake. In the beginning, after that intersection near Horseshoe Lake, you can kind of see it was a little bumpy, but it's definitely improving now. We got some nice straightaways, as you can see right here. Our first stop is going to be Little Blue, which is a mountain that overlooks the Adirondacks. So we're kind of just making our way to that right now. This area is definitely my favorite part of the day. It was fast and it was easy to see if anyone else was coming. Then it was followed up by going through some snow-covered pines, which was just awesome to ride through. I also want to give a shout out to the Cranberry Lake Mountaineers for doing some great grooming, keeping the trails nice and clear, and also keeping their Facebook page up to date so I can know the status of their trails. Over here, we're still riding on trail C7A, and off to the right is the Grass River flow. It was pretty cool to be up on the hill next to it. You can kind of overlook it and see it a little bit while we're riding. We're rapidly approaching trail S88, and that'll connect us over to trail C8, and then ultimately onto Little Blue Mountain. pretty big group of sleds. I wonder where they're heading. At this intersection, I misread the map, and we went straight when we should have gone left. So after a few miles, we turned around and then ended up going left over at this intersection to get to Little Blue. So now we're near the end of our journey, and in the previous clips you saw that we made it to Little Blue, which was a pretty awesome lookout, and then we had lunch at the Thirsty Moose. We had some pretty good food over there. We ended up looping around towards Piercefield on the way back. Ultimately, I think this was the wrong choice because of the limited snow on the railroad tracks. It kind of made for a sketchy ride, but we made do, and it could have been much worse. In the current clip, we just left the junction near Horseshoe Lake, and we're heading towards junction Hammy 7 in Sabattis. Then we'll go back down Sabattis and Circle Road, and then be back at the trucks to end our journey.
Alright guys, we are back at the parking lot now. So it was about a 100-mile day. So we learned a couple things today. One, I would try to avoid the railroad tracks. You can see in some of my clips that it seemed like there was a good enough snow, but some of the tracks were still exposed, so it needed to be groomed maybe, or maybe a little bit more snow. So it kind of made it a little bit difficult to ride in there. All the stuff up in Cranberry Lake was really good. Another thing would be I would try to park closer up to Cranberry Lake, because the way we went, we had to drive down the road that goes over past Little Tupper Lake and then around to Lake Lilla and all that stuff. So I would try to park a little closer. Overall though, pretty good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This will probably be posted in 2022, but at the end of 2022 in December time frame. So keep that in mind. This is the end of the 2022 snowmobiling season. This is the beginning of March. So keep that in mind if you're watching this next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more content coming up. I appreciate the likes, comments, and views as always, and take care and have a great day.